Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 22nd of October 2021. I've got all the camping stuff in the back here. Not because I'm going camping, it's going into storage for the winter up at my mum's, because she's got this storage room that also contains the boiler, so it stays sort of warm and dry all winter long. So it's a really good place to store all this stuff, rather than in my sort of damp shed where it probably get mouldy. But I was going to do a little job just back down the road there before sort of dropping all this stuff off, because I've got sort of tools in there as well somewhere. And it's the first job that hasn't come about because of this situation. I had the job all booked up sort of several days ago and all ready to go there for this morning, and I just got a little text message through just before leaving home saying, can you wear one of those? Now, I know I get viewers on here who despite being of our persuasion sort of do like masks, and I can understand your position because of worries about the whole sort of the thing that starts with SH and sounds like bedding, that thing. I know there's concerns, and some people kind of our persuasion wear those as well, just because of worries about that. But as far as I'm concerned, the whole thing is, it's like a red rag to a bull is the best way I can describe it. So I wasn't particularly happy to see that message, and it's a little bit worrying because I had that one last week where they also asked me about if could I wear one of those things. So that's literally 2 of those now in the last week, or just over a week, that I've had that. And that's after probably 6 months. I probably had about half a dozen such requests last winter. I refused them all, and every one they kind of said, well, okay, we'll just keep out of your way then. But I haven't even had that for sort of 6 months really. But now we're coming into winter, I've had 2, which is a little bit disappointing, and it's because no doubt the mainstream are starting to ramp up the whole lurgy fear again, I'd have thought. And it's starting to show. But I said, sorry, I don't do the mask thing. I haven't done it since day one. Well, not on jobs anyway. I did have a little spell last year where I kind of wore it on some occasions in shops, not a lot, and I haven't done it at all for the whole of this year. But I've never worn them on jobs and since day one, and I refused to. And she then just turned around and said, well, can you sanitize your hands at the very least? And I thought, well, no, I've just washed my hands just before sort of not long before coming away from home. So after sort of loading all this stuff up, so I thought, I'm not going to do that. It's just another one of these coercive tactics used by the powers that shouldn't be. So I said, sorry, I'm not going to do that. If you want me to go and get another electrician who is willing to go through the rigmarole, that is quite all right with me. So we parted company. They said, yeah, I think we'll have to do that. And we just parted company reasonably, amicably enough. And there wasn't any sort of shouting or screaming or tantrums or anything like that on either side. I've sort of had a smile on my face, and I went off and sort of parted company. But that is literally the first time that I've refused a job, or a job's been refused to me, and it's the first time, I guess, that standing up for my principles has cost me money, I suppose you could say. So I thought that was an interesting development. Let's hope we don't get too much of this over the winter, but I am a little bit hacked off that things are starting to go back into this direction, and let's just hope that mandatory those things aren't round the corner. Just to finish this off, still on the same subject, I made the video last night about Lee's situation in the dentist, and after I made that video, he made a video basically asking for legal help because he wants to see these people and and just sort of say in a legal sense that what you've done to me just isn't right, and you need to sort of be made aware that it's not right. And he put out a video asking for legal help. So if you can just get in touch with Lee, if you're any kind of lawyer or solicitor or anyone with legal knowledge, or or if you do know anyone with that kind of knowledge, please go to Lee at Veritas Vincit, and actually I'll just leave a link to his latest video asking for help in the comment section below, in the description box as well, so you can then go and watch his video and contact him if you can help. So I'll leave it there. Probably be back later after I've been up to my mum's and dropped all this gear off and done everything else I need to do today. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.